In many ways, this special moment marks the end of two journeys and the beginning of a new one. A journey that began with love at first sight.
Well, we first met at summer camp in Wisconsin, which is kind of crazy because we both live down here in the South. We've lived here our whole lives, but it took us going up to Wisconsin to meet.
It all began when they were both working at Camp Wakanda.
I really liked him. I thought he was really cute because he had curly hair and a baseball cap, but he wore it backwards.
And at summer camp, I didn't want anything to do with girls, actually, as far as dating or anything.
He seemed super shy, and instantly she knew, that's the one.
And because I had the biggest crush on him, I waited to talk to him for the perfect time.
Only one problem. Christianna was so shy herself that her obvious plan to make him fall for her was to avoid him. God revealed Christianna's inner beauty to Tyler in his good timing. It was just after camp meeting up in Wisconsin. The Wakanda staff had just finished a meal. Someone was supposed to be cleaning up the cafeteria afterward.
And so we would always stay behind. Nobody asked us. We didn't even ask each other to stay behind. We just both ended up doing it because that's who we were. And that was really special to me to see that somebody else had the same work ethic, somebody else had the same values that I did.
Well, they didn't really talk much night after night as they would clean up until Christianna asked Tyler to vacuum because she hated doing the vacuuming. And so the two began to work together.
So the second day at summer camp, I asked her again. I was like, hey, I need to talk to you, but this time I just need to talk to you.
And I was thinking, oh no, somebody died and he wants me to pray for him.
The reason I talked to you yesterday was because I really like you, and I want to see if this can go somewhere, and I want to know if you feel the same way. She covered her face, looked at the wall.
Turned around and I was like, oh my word, what is happening?
I thought she was laughing.
And then I came over and I was like, I like you too.
And that's when it all started.
The next summer, back at Wakanda, June 17th, they started dating. And that summer was really special.
You can say effortlessly gorgeous.
Effortlessly, there was lots of effort, but you exceeded that.
Long distance is really hard. It's like kind of like losing her every single day a little bit. Because every day you have to be apart. But it's definitely worth it.
Someone told us, someone wrote in a card, you were doing Zoom dates before Zoom was cool. And that's kind of true. It made me smile. Good.
We should go get a boba.
Let's do it. Or the chewy book, the tapioca bubbles.
No, not the tapioca bubbles. Okay.
Hey. You look so great. Good luck. Thanks for being my home. Yeah. I didn't have any ideas. I just knew it was white.
I like this.
Thanks. Yeah, Michael did that.
I like this.
And then underneath,
Look at you! It says he has his
I have
picture.
the suspenders. Looks so good.
Yeah, and it has pockets.
It has pockets? That's good that they
You
look
look
a little
so
different.
good. Look at you. Can I spin you? You should spin me.
Do you feel like you had to throw up too?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I woke up feeling that.
Nice squat. I didn't know you could do that in there. Do you need me to hold you up?
Oh.
Do you have a seat under there?
No.
Oh, okay. We flew there to visit her. On the day that I proposed, actually, we went walking down a park and we went to the Capitol in Lincoln. And both of those times, I was like, hey, Christianna. And I knelt down, I need to tie my shoe.
He told me that we were going to go to a special fancy dinner with his other relatives from out of town. And so I got all dolled up. He got all dolled up. He looked really good. He looked so good.
Finally, at the proposal, right before my aunt and uncle were like, hey, we want to take you out to dinner. I had already talked about it to them. And they called us as we were driving.
And he got a phone call to make a reservation. And then he made another phone call to his to his relatives from out of town. And they said, hey, we're taking our dog to the vet or something. And we're not gonna be able to make it tonight. We were all dressed up and he was like,
I'm kind of upset right now. You just want to go take a walk to cool down?
and I was like, the dog. We have to go see the dog. And then we have to get ice cream because I really wanted ice cream.
We walked down the path that we walked many times before and had many great conversations. This time, though, I was trying to distract her by holding up a phone.
The whole time he's pointing out things to my left, like, oh, look at the sunset. Oh, look at those trees. Oh, look at that person. Oh, look at that cute dog. And I'm like, at some point, I'm like, Tyler, can I just look at you? I like looking at you when I talk to you. He was like, no, look that way.
We get down there and she sees pictures and she
I
said,
was like, Tyler, we have to turn around and go back to my grandparents. Somebody's doing a promposal. We can't get in the way of that. Like, we look too good. They're gonna think it's us.
and we walked down and we had a really great, meaningful conversation.
Like, all my lands, he really likes me a lot. This is great.
I told her how I felt.
We dance a little bit, and suddenly he pushes me up. Not like push. He gets down on one knee, and I'm like, oh, that's what's happening. Yikes.
And then I knelt down and asked her to marry me, and there was no hesitation, and it was one of the happiest days, probably except for today of my life.
Never forget to see the good in each other. Jesus said, for this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh.
And it's my honor to be able to say I take you to be my wedded wife, forsaking all others, to have and to hold from this day forward.
For rich and for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish as long as we live shall live.
And by the state of Georgia, to pronounce you husband and wife. Tyler, you may kiss your bride.
So I know that both of them together will be able to support each other and come up with ideas and make these ideas happen. Go make crazy ideas happen, you fun kids. But Tyler, I also want to thank you for something. Remember that effortlessly gorgeous smile that I was talking about earlier? You are the person whom that smile comes on out the most. Thanks for that. Thanks for making my sister so full of joy. And honestly, welcome to the family room.
When I was at camp, I heard from Tyler that there was a girl he liked. So the entire week I was at camp, I was just watching you and trying to figure out who it was. So, yeah.
We had been through so much. I know we're going to go through so much more, but we're holding on to each other, and I know that's not going to change anymore. Then you told me one day that when we're married, we'll have all of each other. And today, I can say that I am ready to give you all of me. On my waking moments, you're my first person I want to see. And when I lay my head down, you're the last breaths I want to hear. I am eager to enjoy all the smaller moments with you. I love you.
With you. You're kind of cool.
Thanks.
Thanks for wanting to marry me, bud.
Yeah, you're welcome. High five.